The Champions League is one of the greatest stages in club football, and when the lights shine brightest, no team wins the moment quite like Real Madrid. With 14 European Cups to their name, the Spanish giants are synonymous with dominance, drama, and unforgettable nights. But now, a new challenger is ready to step into the spotlight. Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal are back on the biggest stage in world football, the Champions League knockout stages. Despite their injury challenges, we expect them to be all in with purpose, determination, and passion. Mikel Arteta has transformed this once fragile side into an aggressive, tactical, and in some cases this season, a sleek and sophisticated machine. The Gooners have found their identity again. Standing in their way is the most decorated club in European football history. So can Arsenal actually knock Real Madrid and make a statement in Europe? Who do you think will be the key man in this tie? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Kindly like, share and subscribe for more Arsenal content as we chase European glory. Let's dive into the details. When facing Real Madrid in the Champions League, you are not just playing 11 men on the pitch, you are playing their legacy, their aura, and their unrivaled experience. Madrid are never truly beaten in competition. They can be outplayed, outrun, or even dominated, but they have a psychological edge. They just believe in their ability to win regardless of the situation. That mentality has carried them through epic comebacks against the likes of PSG, Chelsea, and Manchester City in recent years. The key players for Madrid are Vinícius Júnior, a devastating winger who thrives in transitions. His ability to stretch defenses, beat defenders one-on-one, and cut inside makes him one of Europe's most dangerous players. Another key player for Madrid is Jude Bellingham, who has been a revelation this season. The Englishman brings dynamism, creativity, and goals from midfield. He has an elite ability to burst into the box at the right moment. Courtois, if fit, is a wall in goal. His big saves have defined UCL matches over the years. Looney, who is his backup, has stepped up to admirable in his absence. Their coach Ancelotti has the coolest head in world football. His demeanor, tactical flexibility, and man management makes him a master of the knockout phases. The key vulnerability for Madrid is their defensive instability. With Eder Militao injured and Tchouaméni missing, Odegaard ought to be joined with Raul Asensio in defense. The young Spaniard has started every knockout phase game so far and is likely to edge out David Alaba for a place in the starting 11. Asensio and Odegaard should be protecting their number one, Courtois, who missed out Saturday's shocking 2-1 La Liga loss to Valencia with a muscular problem, but is expected to be fine for the first leg of the UCL match against Arsenal. The same goes for experienced left back Bernabeu, while Lucas Vázquez is likely to get the nod on the right-hand side. Alhaji Federico Valverde operates in a double pivot with Eduardo Camavinga. Madrid's central defense lacks space, despite the fact that Ødegaard is physical, but he can be pulled out of position. Arsenal should exploit Madrid's fullback's weakness. Lucas Vázquez and Mendy are vulnerable against elite wingers, often venturing forward and leaving space behind. One other problem Madrid has is complacency. Sometimes Madrid allow teams to dominate early, relying on their aura to swing momentum back in their favor. This can be punished by teams like Arsenal who play with intensity from the first blast of the whistle. Moving on to Arteta's tactical blueprint to beat Real Madrid, Mikel Arteta is a tactical innovator. His philosophy blends Pep Guardiola's positional play with his own ideas around compactness, high pressing, and controlled aggression. So the question here is, how does Arsenal beat Madrid tactically? Midfield control is non-negotiable for Arsenal. Thomas Partey, Declan Rice will be crucial in breaking Madrid's play, especially in transitions. Their ability to cover space, intercept, and recycle possession will limit Bellingham's influence on the game. Odegaard must exploit pockets of space behind Madrid's midfield three. His link-up play with Saka and Ben White, if fit, can bypass Madrid's press. Merino will also be relied on in sustaining pressure and pulling defenders out of position. Arsenal must exploit Madrid's wild defenders, and Real Madrid matchups against Martinelli and Saka are favorable to Arsenal. Arsenal must switch play quickly and isolate their wingers against Madrid fullbacks. Overlaps from Ben White or Timber can create overloads and force Madrid into errors. Arsenal's high pressing and quick recovery has been exceptional this season. This is a key advantage for Arsenal. Arsenal must press high and trap Madrid in their own half. Madrid's makeshift defensive midfield of Federico Valverde and Eduardo Camavinga are good, but we struggle to keep up with the likes of Odegaard and Declan Rice. Another key for Arsenal's success is fast transitions. When Madrid loses the ball high, Arsenal must bounce. Madrid commit numbers forward. A quick direct ball to Saka or Martinelli can lead to 1v1s using Liverpool's tactics of pace and verticality, which dismantled Madrid. Arsenal must execute smart game management. Being patient, Madrid will have their moments, but it's all about limiting damage, keeping shape and waiting for the right time to strike. Arteta has the tools. Now, it's about execution. As we all know, Champions League ties are often decided not just by tactics, but by moments, and those moments come from individual brilliance or mistakes. Let's explore the key player battles between Arsenal and Real Madrid that will be pivotal across the two legs. During Timber vs Vinícius Júnior will be one of the biggest battles. Vinícius thrives on chaos. He's fast, tricky and unpredictable, but Timber is calm, intelligent and rarely dives in tackles. Arsenal must ensure that Timber has cover from the winger when Vinícius is on the ball. Saliba vs Mbappe is another key battle. Mbappe thrives on 1v1s and quick transition that isolate defenders. He is fast and tricky also like Vinícius. But like most Arsenal defenders, Saliba is calm, intelligent and quick also. Arteta must ensure that his team is set up to limit fast attacks that will isolate his defenders against Real Madrid's forward line. Declan Rice vs Jude Bellingham. England's two midfield titans will collide once again. Rice will aim to restrict Bellingham's pace, especially when he makes late runs into the box. This battle is physical, mental, and positional. Winning it could tip the midfield balance in Arsenal's favor. Saka vs Bernabeu is also a key battle. Despite the fact that Saka is just returning from injury, he is still a massive threat to Madrid's backline. He might not be 100% fit by the time the first leg kicks off, but a 75% fit Saka can and will cause havoc for any backline. Saka will test Mendy with his dribbling, quick turns and cutbacks. If Mendy receives no midfield protection, Saka will dominate the right wing. Expect overlapping support from Ben White or Jurgen Timber to give Saka more space and force Mendy to make decisions. Odegaard vs Eduardo Camavinga will be an interesting matchup. As the former Real Madrid man, we aim to outthink and outmaneuver his former team. Odegaard's intelligent in finding half spaces tells the positioning of Madrid's midfield. Eduardo Camavinga, on the other hand, is a very capable and reliable defensive midfielder. He will look to disrupt Arsenal's play and deprive Odegaard space to operate. Winning Madrid isn't just about tactics alone, but the team must show determination and make smart decisions. Arsenal have shown they can go toe-to-toe with City and Liverpool. Now, it's about proving it on Europe's biggest stage. So, Gooners, do you believe Arsenal can knock out Real Madrid and make a statement in Europe? Who do you think will be the key man for Arsenal this time? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Arsenal content as we chase down European goal.